You'd be forgiven for thinking that I'm in some tropical area like North Queensland with this tall and shady canopy. I am, in fact, at a specialist palm nursery in Perth, where the place is brimming with different species. And I'm here to find out more about different drought-tolerant types suited to Perth's hot, dry climate. This is a family business that started over 30 years ago by Lou and Connie Varischetti, who turned a former horse paddock into a pocket of paradise. Daniel Varischetti is the eldest son of 3 and is showing me what's growing. How big's the site and how did all of this come about?
The site's around 4 hectares in size, and it all came about with my dad's fascination in tropical plants. He started planting out the bigger palms you see around us, like the Canary Islanders, cocos palms, bangalows, all that sort of canopy to keep the frost out in the winter months.
And how many species do you reckon there are here now?
Oh, we've got hundreds here now. We've lost count a long, long time ago.
Looking around, it's hard not to notice that the place is teeming with peacocks.
Yeah, we've got peacocks, guinea fowls. They all do all the control for all of the snails, slugs, caterpillars, keeps it all at bay. We even do predatory mites to keep mites at bay in this environment.
Well, the plants are certainly thriving, but I'm keen to find out more about the types of hardy palms that are suited to Perth's dry climate.
Yeah, lots of people envision palms and tropical and wet. There's heaps of palms that come from way more arid areas out there.
Let's take a look.
Okay, Josh, a good indicator of a low water use palm is silvery foliage. Above us here, we've got the Bismarck Pan from Madagascar. I absolutely love this palm. It's got large leaves, silver colouring, very, very hardy. This palm above us is 30 years old.
Now, is this as big as they'll get?
They can still get bigger, believe it or not, but this is getting quite big for Perth standards.
And how much water does it need?
Once this guy's established, you'll get away with as little as once a month watering.
They make a great feature plant. Are you finding that popular?
Yeah, not only is the plant really popular, but the foliage is real popular as well. People use them at weddings all the time.
I can certainly see why. That is stunning, aren't they?
Oh, absolutely. Now, Josh, here's another low water usage palm. This here is your triangle palm from Madagascar, hence the name because of its triangle-shaped trunk.
And again, it's a light colour in its foliage and stem?
Yeah, it's not your typical dark green tropical palm, but it's very, very hardy palm.
And how old would this one be?
This one's around 10 years old, but they can get a lot bigger as they get older.
And how would you see it used in a typical garden setting?
This is an excellent palm for when you're starting out. They can take so much heat and so much abuse. This is what you should be planting out when you're starting.
Super hardy.
Very hardy.
How about low water use palms that aren't light coloured, so more traditional green?
Well, we've got your more traditional solitary type palm, like your foxtails above us here. These actually are native to northern Queensland. They're a real fast-growing palm in their climate, but down here in Perth, they're quite a steady grower. It's a real interesting palm. It's because the way the leaves grow in a spiral shape.
And what are their watering needs?
Well, these guys are quite happy with a good watering every couple of weeks once they're established.
These larger palms can make a real statement, but there are some smaller options that are low water use as well. Ah, what a great little palm. Tell us about this one.
Well, believe it or not, this guy here is already fully grown. This is actually the miniature date palm from Asia. So even though it's from Asia, it's still extremely hardy palm for Perth's conditions.
Look, I love the texture of this trunk.
Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful, isn't it? And it's also great for mounting things like tillandsies to the trunk.
I could really see this as a perfect feature plant in a courtyard or in a large container on a deck. Palms transplant relatively easily, and they do well in pots too. Bringing them inside is also an option. The way palms grow thin and tall with sprawling fan-like fronds can be a great addition to inside spaces, where they need very little water.
Here we go, Josh. These are 3 of my favourite indoor palms. We've got the Cascade palm over here, We've got the lady palm in the middle, and we've got the bamboo palm over here. All these three palms all need similar conditions. They'll grow in low light areas inside, and if the watering conditions are literally, if you water them once a week, you're normally fine. If you water any more than that, you're probably going to overwater them. The main differences are if you've got just looking for a low growing palm, you've got the Cascade's excellent for that, and it's also a clustering palm. You've got the lady palm, which is also another good plant for low growing. And if you've got like higher ceilings, this is a bamboo palm, which is excellent if you've got higher ceilings in your house.
So with these clustering palms, if some of the fronds are daggy or even if parts of the plant are getting too high, you can just carefully cut those out?
Yeah, you can always cut out the higher ones if you need to restrict the height out of the plant, or prune to make it look nice.
And fertiliser?
Use your slow release fertilisers and do it like every 3 months.
So pretty easy care?
Very easy care, these guys.
And indoors, so it's low water use?
Yeah, very low water use inside.
If you think a tropical field garden isn't going to work in a dry climate, well, maybe there are some options. Just get advice and choose the right palm for your garden, or bring the palms inside, where they'll do very well indeed.